this is a loose interpretation of Herbie Hancock's Watermelon Man, written in 1962. I play it in the key of D. So the main chords are a D, a G, and an A, or an A7th. The main melody is a 2-chord run between a D and a G. This can be played in many different ways. You can play just strings 5, 4, and 3 for the D chord, which gives you an A, a D, and an A. And for the G chord, you can play just strings 4, 3, and 2. And besides the 4, 3, 2, you can also put your finger down on this G bass. The melody starts out like this. And that is a D, A, D, B, B. And the chords that go along with that are a D and a G. So keeping your melody as your most treble note, that's the D chord. This is the G chord. And then it goes to this D7th. And the melody on the D7th chord is the C note on the 2nd string. You also hit this A on the 3rd string. And you just hit those 2 notes. After you hit this 2-string D7th, you hit the A note and the D note before you go to the G chord, and then back to the D chord with your melody there on the A note on the 3rd string. So far it's this. And when you get to this D, you stop there and do this next run. And when I say stop there, you want to mute all your strings before you move into this next part, which I call the D, F, G part. And this next run is a D, F, which is the 3rd fret on the 4th string, and then the open 3rd string, which is a G. So it's a D, F, G. And then back to the D. You can play the string directly below those along with this. You can just stay on the 4th and 5th strings and go. Or you can slide up from the 3rd to the 5th. This song is all about improvising. I never play it the same way twice. Sometimes I'll play the single note, and sometimes I'll do the, and sometimes I'll do just wherever I feel it goes. After you get back to the D, you continue on like you did at the beginning. To there, and then you move to the next part. And this next part is a G chord where your melody is on the D note, which is the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. and then your C chord where your melody is on the first string, open E, and then go back down to the G where the melody is back again on the D, second string. And then you do the D, F, G move again. So far we have this. This next part, you walk down to an A7th, which is, the walk down is a D, a C sharp, a B, into an A. And this can be an A or an A7th. And when I walk down to this A7th, I just walk up the strings of the A7th from the 4th up to the 1st. And then I add this F sharp on the first string and move to a G with an open E. And that's an E, D, D, B, D, E. And then back to another A and a G. And then to the DFA run. When you get to this A and G part, that's where the improvising really comes in. The first time he does it pretty much like I showed you. Then every time after that, he does what he wants.